Alright guys, here we go. I cut out these other valves because the tree roots are right there. We're gonna put them in this hole right now, so give me a sec and I'll show you guys what's going on. Alright guys, the T's gonna go in right here, and we're gonna move that one over a little bit, and we're gonna be good to go. We're gonna tie in our valves.
Alright guys, primed. Now we go in for the glue. Show you guys how I do it. Grab the dumper. Make sure it gets all the way around. Get a little bit more glue. Hit that right there. Go in. And make sure it's good to go. And don't worry about this, I'm going to be able to flex that in. Get this, wipe the excess. Neat job, always looks better. Get this mud out. Alright, give me 1 second, we got to do this.
Alright guys, when I do my valves, I like to leave at least a fistful. A little bit more if you can, but in case you want to make some repairs, you've got some room.
Alright guys, you see it kind of has the sharp edges. Sometimes got a little lip right here and that'll make it hard to go into the fitting. So what I like to do is I have one of these things, it's a reamer. You grab it, you ream it. Let me show you guys. See, it rounds it off. Let me see. And then just try to get all these little things off. I always prime it and then I make sure, go over with the rag and get all these little things off.
You guys see that? Looks nice. I didn't use the one I just showed you guys. I have this other one for that. This thing is pretty neat. I like it. And we are using Christie's and the purple primer. Yep, just like that. I like these smaller cans because you don't make a mess with them. Got my glue. Let me show you guys this one. Make sure everything's got good coverage. Again, I dip in some more. Got that. Go inside light, because if you press down on the dauber, it's going to get everywhere. Get your pipe. You do have to be fast, but you do have some time to do this. All right, I hold it there a couple seconds. Sometimes it wants to bounce back, so just give it a, like, I always count to 10 and just let it go. Alrighty guys, now we've got to go in with our T for our valve. We're gonna go in. See what I mean? So if you get too much, it gets all over the place. I throw it and then I go light. We get our T. Primed. Grab our glue. Again, you see how I don't get a whole bunch because then it gets everywhere. Light passes. Get good coverage. Go to the side that you just primed. Make sure that's got good coverage. See that? Then we go in. Make sure it's straight. Hold it. Should be good to go. Now we're doing 3 valves here, so we're gonna do one more. And again, you see how I wanted to let fistful right here? In case we need to cut this out, we've got room to glue stuff on there.
Alright, let's add another piece. Goes right here. Need to get these sharp edges off. Give me a second, I will do that. I'll show you guys this other one that I've been telling you about. This thing right here. You grab it. You twist it. It only takes us about 2. And it's cleaned up. We go to the next side. Good to go. You see this edge? Nice and soft. Now we're gonna go in from this side. Go in, light pressure. And this is all scheduled 41 inch pipe. Grab our glue. So we got good coverage. Redip, light, go in. Get the pipe. Quarter turn. Right there. Hold it for a couple seconds. And we're almost there. Here we go. Now, we're not going to need a T because this is an end, so we're going to use an elbow now. Got that right here. Show you guys here in a second.
Alrighty guys, here, go in with the primer. Show you guys the way I do it. So sometimes when these jars are full, it'll just get an excess. What you can do is just swirl it around the can a couple bit. And then I always strip it off a little bit to get the excess off. Then you go in, set light. Got that ready. Now we use our elbow. Got our glue. Can you see how I never get too much on there? We go in. Redip. Now we do this again on here. Grab our elbow, go in. I did a little bit too much glue on this one, but it's okay. When that happens, I've got my trusty dusty rag. I always keep one on me. Clean it off. And now we're gonna have 1, 2, 3 valves right here. Reconnect this pipe over to here, so I'm gonna cut this out. I am just gonna go into it with 3/4 because it reduces down to 3/4 anyways, before all the heads go in, so it's not gonna be a problem at all. Give me 1 second, I'll show you guys what that looks like. Guys, you see that got cut out? I always try to dig enough space below. That way your daubers aren't getting dirty. Gonna go in with this 3/4 inch coupling. Alrighty guys, so just went in ahead and glued these again. You could do it however you want. I always try to leave, like I said, a handful in case I want to do any repairs. In case you're wondering why this one is longer, it is because we are not putting that valve in today for this section. We're splitting a station into two separate ones. We're gonna add this valve at a later time, so we did longer, and we're gonna add a cap to it. This one, we gotta put it right here. Measure whatever this side is in here, and then you're gonna go ahead and glue it in like that. I have enough room to push this pipe back and forth, so that's how I'm gonna do this. We're gonna have to do a little trick I can't show you guys. Alrighty, there it is, guys. What we had to do is put a shovel back there, pull it back, and just glued it in that way. If you're struggling to put something in, don't be afraid to dig a little bit more to get some more wiggle room. Alrighty guys, so this is the completed work. Got this right there, ball valve, 1 inch, scheduled 40 main line. Got this, the 1 inch valves, PGV slips. I was too lazy to add that one today. We'll do that another day. Like I said, ran this one 3/4 inch all the way out here with the reducer right there. These are the wires we're going to be using. Also, why I didn't do that is because I'm going to get a wire virus and split the signal into 2 for that valve right there. Over here is a valve that we are splitting into 2, so this is going to water that area, just this area, and that area back there is going to be its own. That's the finished product.